welcome back to my channel. We took a family trip to the Disney store and had a lot of fun. Let's take a look in the bag and see what we got. Alright, so at the Disney store you can purchase for, I think it's like 99 cents, these pretty cool canvas bags. And with what we bought, we decided, yep, probably would be the easiest way to carry what we bought around. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we got inside. Alright, so as you can see, it does say Disney Designer Collection on the top of the box. Let's take a quick look. Alright, so it was the Incredibles 2 Limited Edition Designers Collection doll set. We had attempted to get these online, and getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning was not enjoyable. I actually got up at 2:40 and logged on and had some trouble getting them to come up for a while, and then thankfully someone on a forum posted a link to it. So I was able to order a couple of sets online, but it already said back ordered, and that was literally maybe 5 minutes after they had been released. So I took matters in my own hands, and Friday morning I called the Disney store that's a couple hours away from me and asked if they had any sets left. These were released on June 14th at 7 p.m. in Disney stores, as there was a Incredibles 2 family event in every Disney store that, well, I guess was participating in it. So these dolls were released at that point, and then whatever was left over would be for sale in the store on Friday. So I called Friday morning, and the gal at the Disney store said that even though they had a lot of people at the event, it was mainly families of young children and not collectors. So there were 6 sets that were given to this store. 1 set sold Thursday evening, so that left 5 sets for purchase. So I asked her if she could hold one for me, and she said absolutely, and then asked if I needed more than 1 set, and I was like, well, it does say 1 per guest. And she said, well, that's right, 1 per guest. So if you'd like me to hold another one and you have another guest in your party, you'll get 2 sets. So we did just that. My wife and I both purchased a set here. So we do have 2. I only plan on keeping 1. I'll probably put one up on eBay or something here soon. But the funny thing is that even though our order said back ordered, my wife and I both got emails this week that 2 more sets are on their way. So we will actually end up with more than what we planned on, but that's okay. I actually do have 3 children, so maybe each will have their own set. I'm not sure. These are collector's dolls. I will not be letting anybody play with them, nor will I ever be removing them from the plastic case that they do come in. I think that just kind of takes away from the whole classic or collector's edition that these guys are, and I don't want them to get messed up in any way. So the 2 that I picked up in Columbus are, I mean, they're virtually the same thing. They both have on the front of them limited edition 1 of 4,000, and then again in French. It does have Jack, Elastigirl, and Frozone, which is an odd triplet, I guess, if you will. I've heard from many people that they actually don't share much screen time, so they thought this was kind of a weird pairing. But I myself have not yet seen the movie. Truthfully, I don't really care who's in the set. I think it's just pretty cool that they're doing another set of these guys. I was not able to make it to D2317, so I did not get the set of Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. So I am really thrilled about this one. I think it's pretty neat. I really love the fact that they did something different. A lot of it's always princesses and the princes and the villains, and every now and then you just need a good superhero set. So I don't think that these lack anything in quality. I think their collectability is just going to go up, but that's my personal opinion. I love Incredibles. I've waited 14 years for the sequel to come out, so this to me was a very exciting day. Okay, so I went ahead and turned the box to the side, and here you can see that it says Incredibles 2 Elastigirl, Jack, and Frozone, and Disney Store exclusive. It's the same artwork that was on the front. So there's the front again, in case you needed another reminder. And then there's the side. And it looks like it just has in the background just a copy of the city that they are, you know, quote unquote living in. But again, it is the same artwork on both sides of the box. The back of the box gives just a little bit of information about the set itself, what inspired it, some of the a little bit more detailed information about parts of their suits. And then of course at the bottom you can see there these are $129.95. However, since we have a Disney Visa card, we were able to get 10% off that, so that was kind of nice. But if you want to read that, I will just kind of hold it here. You can pause it if you want to. Again, it is in English and in French. So that does give everybody a little bit of information about this set, and again, a little bit more about the limited edition that they are. All right, I went ahead and took the slipcover off one of them, and you'll see here that inside there are the 3 dolls. Jack Jack is upside down, which I think is absolutely wonderful. He has his own stand there that holds him so that it does look like he is floating. Each of these dolls does come with its own stand, so that if you did want to take these out of the case, you could, and they will be able to stand on their own then with those stands that are provided. Again, though, I'm leaving them in. I think that the way that they're posed, the way that they have them is perfect. It displays them really, really nicely. You can see every detail because the entire case is clear acrylic, so you can see pretty much a 360 view, which is pretty cool, I think. Even from the top, you can see down. In the background, again, is just a skyline shot of the city that the Incredibles live in. And then the base, of course, is just cardboard. Wasn't whole detailed as I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. And of course, the emblem, Disney's Pixar Incredibles 2, is at the base of the case. Let's just kind of zoom in here. So Frozone has his visor and his suit, which I think is so cool. Matches his powers pretty darn well. He's got big boots. You can see through the fabric there. This is obviously a very posable character. You can see the joints and everything in there, even down to his boots. You can see there they are able to be maneuvered if needed. He is standing on a acrylic base that looks like his ice, which I think is pretty fun. You can see there how he's held in with plastic and rubber bands, all clear, so it does make it a little less visible, but still obviously it is noticeable. So yeah, that's Frozone. And then next up is Elastigirl, who they have in her Incredibles outfit, not her Elastigirl outfit. She does have her face mask on. She does have rooted hair, which I think is pretty cool. There's obviously quite a bit of product in it to keep it the way that it is, but still really neat. Again, the material is excellent on these. They did not go cheap on these. I mean, these are embroidered. It's very, very nice. And again, the posability of these dolls is amazing. You can see all the joints in her arms and hands, also in her knees, down to her teeny tiny little feet, which I think are absolutely wonderful. They are little heels, it looks like, from what I can see there. And then Jack Jack. Now, Jack Jack does not have any fabric on him. He is completely plastic. He does have his little flame on his head, which I think is fun, and his mask. It's Jack Jack normal almost, if you will, minus the flame hair. It would have been fun if they would have done maybe him in one of his powers, like the little monster child or the metal kid or something like that, but this will do. He's pretty cool, and the fact that they've got him upside down just adds to the humor and the fun of these sets. So there is the set as a whole. These all do come with a certificate of authenticity. They were, as I said earlier, limited to 1 of 4,000. So now we'll turn it around and see which number I got. Okay, so here is the COA on the one I've been showing you. The gal told me that they got 6, and she goes, I'm gonna give you the first one and the last one of what we got. Apparently the people that picked out this set got one in the middle, because I got number 430 out of 4,000 and 424 out of 4,000. So that's kind of fun. Again, these guys are pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is probably just posed. I mean, nothing's going to be posed exactly the same, but other than that, there are 4,000 of these. I asked her if they got store displays. She said they did not. They were given the 6 that they had. They're all numbered, and once they're sold out, they're sold out. So we shall see what the other ones that are in the mail are going to be. I might post a quick video of those when they come in. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so that could be kind of fun. They are no longer back ordered online, so if this is a set you wanted to get, I believe they are still available. I don't think these sold as well as people were hoping they would, but I think they are still pretty cool. Again, I mean, the movie came out 14 years ago. I was 21 when this movie came out. The original movie came out, I guess I should say. So I've been waiting a long time to see the sequel, and I am so thrilled that it finally did come out. I can't wait to see it. I think we're gonna go see it yet this week. So hopefully we'll be able to go as a family and just have a really good time. So these are the sets, as you can see, minus a few little things like this. Jack has a little mark on his head. And this one does not, but this one's Elastigirl. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. Has some hair hanging down in her face. That one does not. So they're just little differences. Like this Frozone's arm is up higher, this one's is down lower. So even though they are the same set, they're going to be a little different with each one of them. So aside from their number, of course. But yeah, so when the next ones come in, like I said, I'll probably just do a quick little video just to see which numbers I got and see how that goes. But anyhow, yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, on this one. This the first doll review I've done. I've got more to do. Mulan comes out, I think, next month, so I'm getting pretty excited about that. I'll be getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning again. Hopefully be able to get my hands on 1 or 2 of those as well. Otherwise, we'll be making a trip down to the Disney store the night before if they do an evening release like they did with this set. But yeah, so thanks for stopping, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great weekend.